Hello and welcome to the Humble Seer. So in this reading we are going to talk about the hidden side of Leonardo DiCaprio. All right, so we're going to first look at his finances. What I get is his finances are good, but I get that he's going to be sued. There's going to be some lawsuits against him coming up. And that's going to chip away. And it's around relationships. It's like that's something hidden. Hidden things as it relates to him in relationships are going to, well, they're going to seep out. Okay, so let's pull some cards on finance. Let's pull 2 cards on finance and tell that story. And then we'll move on to family, love, and career. What's hidden? What's the things that we want to know what's hidden, what we don't know. Okay, death. That's an interesting card as it relates to money. And let's get one more, just to kind of clarify that. 5 of Wands. Okay, so for finances, for Leonardo DiCaprio, we have death and we have the 5 of Wands. Interesting cards, right? Death is the end of something. You know, something is over, it's done. I feel like in some ways that's his career. It's interesting, okay? And then the 5 of Wands is like, remember earlier I said that he would be sued? Well, this card talks to that because this person is all over the place. And they have 5 bats in their hand. They're trying to stop 5 different things, 5 different people, 5 different women from suing them. They're trying, that's their, you know, that's their protection. And it's not very good protection, right? At all. So, Leonardo, he has money, but it will dwindle over the years. You know, he's 51 years old, and his dating habits leave a lot of people with a raised eyebrow. But we'll get into love and relationships. But let's get into his family. Okay, let's pull some cards on, well, actually, let's get some oracles on this, let's get some oracles on that finance. Let's just get one, let's get a money, job and money card on that and see what, oh, that card, you see that just came out? I didn't have to do any shuffling. It says, pick me. Okay, that's interesting. It says loan denied. As it relates to his financial issues and those legal issues, he's going to be denied. I don't need to say any more to that. All right, let's move on to family. Oh, okay. Well, I see these 2 cards that I'm going to take. I'm not typical, okay? So family is the 9 of Swords and the 9 of Wands. So his family life, what of it, you know, there's not much to it. This person doesn't have, Leonardo DiCaprio, doesn't have a good family life, which is likely the reason why he doesn't have good relationships. And we'll get into why he chooses to date so young. You know, I mean, we don't even know half the people that he's dated is what I'm getting. But his family life, I mean, it would be fair to say that it, you know, this leaves a lot, you know, his family life leaves a lot to be desired. When you have a 9 of Swords and a 9 of Wands, your family life, and that being his immediate family, it ain't good. It never was good. Never will be good. Okay, let's move into love. Let's move into love. We'll put these away. We're done with those. Let's get some love cards to start, okay? I said that his love life, he chooses women that, well, anytime somebody's dating somebody considerably younger than them, they want to exercise power over that person. That's all that is. And just so you know, most people don't date people that much younger than them. It's different for women. Okay, so attached to my ex, we got, all right, we'll read those and go through them once I get another love card, and we'll get some more on love, because really that's what's most fascinating about him. All right, so let's get another love card. All right. And then we'll delve into his love relationships, or failed love relationships. It stems from his upbringing, his mother. Okay, so we have attached to my ex. I'm attached to my ex emotionally, physically, and or spiritually. I need time and space to break this connection. This is more about the women that he gets involved with. They become attached to him because he doesn't have attachment issues. He doesn't have feeling for these women that he finds himself in relationships with. Okay, and then we have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Now, again, I go to the women in his life. We're going to get some oracles. Let's get 4 oracle cards from this deck, and then we'll pull a couple from another deck. Okay, that's flipping over, so we'll take those. Okay. Oh, they want to slide all over the place. All right, let's get some more oracles for him. Let's pick 2 more. 1 and 2. Okay. Let's see what the oracles want to tell us. All right, so we have loyalty. All right. We have lusting, which is what he does plenty of. Forbidden, non-committal, and sexual energy. Okay. We have ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement, good time. These are defining him. And then we have time, waiting, cycles, moments. Okay. And loyalty. Okay, so let's start with loyalty. Trusting, reliability, and believing. Now, these are the women that he finds himself involved with. They tend to want loyalty from him. But they're also this type of woman, someone that someone would lust after, because that's what he does. And so he has an expectation of others doing that too. He doesn't get attached to people. He uses these women as arm candy because he is a deficient. He doesn't have the capacity to love. He doesn't know what love is. He's never seen it. And so he goes for ecstasy, right? Chasing thrills. And when he's in a relationship, all he thinks about is being in another one, because he doesn't have, you know, in his mind, he doesn't have the time. He wants things, you know, short term. He gets gratification from someone being on his arm and him looking, you know, scanning the room for who could be next on his arm, because he doesn't view companionship, partnership. He views it in a completely different way than most people. He doesn't have attachments to people. He has lust and ecstasy and thinks about the time that he has, the time that he's wasting. Let's pull some more oracles. Let's get a couple more. Let's see. This person is empty when it comes to any kind of, you know, love. He's empty. He doesn't have the capacity. It's almost like I remember Jennifer Aniston saying something about Brad Pitt having missing something, a care in his DNA, something to that effect. He didn't care, and it was like she was saying he was born that way. And he was uncaring, basically. And I get that the same for Leonardo. He doesn't have the capacity to love. It's not there. And he's quite boring in relationships. And these women, they, you know, realize that. Okay, let's get 2 of these, and then we'll move on to career. We won't belabor this. Okay, temple. spiritual practices, meditation and reflection, spiritual guidance. I get that he does this. You know, I get that he understands who he is. All right, let's get one more. Okay, it says fuel station. Refueling stop, convenience store, and charging station. I get this is him. You know, he's always refueling to find somebody new. He's always trying to get the convenience of something new. He doesn't want to, I get that he doesn't want to give them anything. He's stingy. Oh. Right. And then charging station. He's, you know, charging up for the next round. Okay, let's finalize this and talk about his career. All right, let's get a card on his career. Just a card on his career. Let's see what's going there. All right, 10 of Swords. Well, he has quite the reputation in his career anyway. So he, in his mind, he's like, well, I'm not going to get the roles that I once had. And he would be right. I get his career is, you know, it's tanking somewhat. It's not going to be what it used to be. Let's get one last card. Let's get a money and career card and see if there's anything else that they want to tell us. Okay. Huge decisions. Like, okay, at one point he had all of these doors in terms of career. You see all those doors? Now he has one. And it's like repetitive as it relates to his career. He has one, you know, move that he can make every time. Right? One type of role. It's interesting. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Fascinating person. Very sad, stagnant, unhappy person. All right, thanks so much for stopping by The Humble Seer. As always, you take good care and we'll talk soon. Bye.